Hey, what's going on, guys? Theo here from Hybrid Athletics, Fitness and Performance. It's Friday, so you know what time it is. It's time to flex a little bit, right? Anyways, this is my warm-up for today, right? Today's Flex Friday. Like I told you guys in the other video, I'm on a pretty strict program right now, Monday through Thursday. Every workout is set. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have the leisure to do really whatever I want to do, but I put my own structure into it also, right? Instead of just doing a mindless workout on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just coming to the gym and only focusing on one body part. I like to do what I call touch-up sessions. So today is Flex Friday. I'm just gonna hit all my upper, right? A lot of volume per body part. I'm only working on one body part at a time, right? So kind of a bodybuilder method. My first movement after this is gonna be a chest crossover fly with the cables, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get my chest prime by doing these banded push-ups, right? Now on the banded push-up, got a pretty heavy band right here, right? Weighing about 185. So I want a band that's gonna give me that bounce back, but not give me a lot of wiggle room down here. I don't want to feel like I can just fall forward, right? This thing is restricting me pretty good, right? You see me leaning, my hands are on the floor, and it's got me pretty good, right? So we want feet about shoulder length apart, bands right on your chest, right? Basically like right on top of your nipples or under your nipples. I'm gonna drop chest all the way down, explode up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now you can tell this band is pretty bouncy, right? This band is really strong, right? I mean, look at it, strong band. All right, the main purpose of that movement right there was to get my chest really primed for what I'm gonna do next, which is that cable crossover. So as you can see, pretty good amount of blood flow already, right? I'll be honest, I shot this video 3 times prior to this one, so done about 50, 60 reps already. Now it's time to hit the weights. All right, what's up, guys? Just like I said in that previous set with the banded push-ups, my next movement is gonna be a crossover. I've already did 6 sets. I'm gonna do one extra one just to show you guys how we're gonna go about this movement, right? I wanna grab the weight with both hands and get one of them under control first, right? I'm at 70 pounds right now, so it's the heaviest I went on my sets. I'm gonna get one down, get the other down, bring the weight forward so I get to my stance, push my hands out in front, bring elbows back, and cross over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now, me personally, I like to try and touch the tops and bottoms of my handles together, right? So as I'm pressing in, my focus is how close can I keep my hands together while still getting perfect form? How much tension can I put on my chest every single rep, right? So there's no reps off. There's no, let me do 5 reps for tension, do 5 reps for nothing. That's none of that. Every rep has a purpose, right? So every rep, I want to be better than one before that, right? If anything, I want every rep to be perfect, the best I can be, right? So again, I'm gonna try and touch top of my hand and bottom of my hand with the handles, right? And not only does that create tension on the chest, but it makes you focus on what you're doing, right? And focus is a huge thing with me. Doing things mindlessly doesn't get anything accomplished, right? You may get something done, but doing it mindlessly means you didn't put any effort into it, you didn't put any thought into it. There's no sense of direction, there's no sense of purpose, there's no intent behind it, right? So when you're training, please make sure you have intent. Please make sure you're working with a purpose. Please make sure you understand why you're doing what you're doing, right? I have to tell myself every day, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah, it's redundant, but it keeps me on track. All right, guys, movement 3 in today's Flex Friday workout is a military press right now. I don't have a spin machine in here, so I gotta do what I gotta do. I got a squat rack here, my bench, it is incline, all that good stuff, right? I got it all the way up to a 90-degree angle. Sitting tall, right, I'm gonna start forward just a little bit so I can get the weight off the rack, because it's gonna be tough to press with these bars here. So I'm gonna scoot forward, pick the weight up, bring it under my chin, press overhead, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'll be honest. I hate shoulder press movements, right? But I've worked on it over the years, got a lot better at it, got a lot stronger at it. That right there is 115, right? It's the heaviest I've hit overhead in a while, not even gonna lie. But either way, the purpose of this movement is to really crush and annihilate the shoulders. All right, so as I pick the weight up, I scoot all the way back to my back's up against the pad. My lower back is not touching, right? Chest is arched up, Shoulders are retracted back and loaded. So when I get ready to press, it starts in my lats and I drive up. So right now, as I drive up, I feel that all in my middle back, right? I feel it now still. It's really, really tight, right? Sitting there right in that trapezius, round boy section, all the way through the middle. I feel that all the way down to where that would stop in your mid to lower back. Now, this press, and I leave this press, right? You can always obviously do dumbbells if you're struggling, but at least try to do the bar, because you want to get used to that range of motion and being strict with the movement, right? And that's why I want to sit really close to my station. If I get too far away from it, there's a chance that my hands or the weight will indirectly force me to, instead of going straight up, kind of roll forward with the weight, right? And I don't want to roll forward with it because it's going to put a lot of stress on my front delt, rotator cuff, labrum and all that stuff. So I want to stay up, nice and back. I even push my head back into the top of the bench so that I keep my eyes at a high plane so I can see the bar crossing my eyesight, right? All right, guys, our next move is gonna be a strict bicep curl, right? With the dumbbells. I'm gonna use this shoulder press machine to give me something to put my back up against. Usually I would go to the wall, right? But I kind of want my elbows to be free range right now. So I really have to focus on keeping them in one spot, right? Now, I don't know if you've ever seen me do a bicep curl before, but normally, form is always there, right? I wanna be straight up, straight down. I don't wanna get an extra swing or anything like that. I don't want my elbows to move really at all. I want it to be really, really strict, put a lot of stress on that biceps head, right? On both of them. All right, so I'm gonna sit a little lower so I can put all my weight into the machine. I'm gonna turn hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now, I'm gonna be honest, that was my 4th set. I did 3 sets with the band right here beforehand, right? I was just having a little bit of difficulty keeping the band in one spot and not getting in the way of the dumbbell head. All right, we're probably fine, because what I can do in between sets is grab this band, stand on top of it, and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now, I'm not gonna count that as a set. I'm using that to keep blood right here, right? So just think about it this way. As I change body parts, the blood will start to change direction. So moving before this with the shoulder press. So the blood was already sitting right here. I went in the biceps now, the blood redirected to this spot, right? Not saying that all my blood is sitting in my biceps, but when I put stress on that area, it sends signals out to the brain, it sends signals out to the body to send more blood here, more red blood cells, more oxygen, all that good stuff, right? The muscle wants it, right? It needs it, right? Got a pretty decent pump going. Let's do another set. All right, again, sitting low, elbows back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7, come on, 8, all right. Going back to the band, standing on top of it. Same exact stance as before, elbows back this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now the thing I love about the band over weights, I'm not gonna go band before weights usually, unless it's just a warm up, but I like the band a lot, just because of tension. It's constant tension. It's not the same tension all the way through, it's constant change. Now, with the dumbbells, last set here, last set, best set, the dumbbells, tension doesn't start until I get here. All right, now think, with the band, as soon as I move it, I feel tension, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, 6, come on, 7, come on, 8. All right, all done with those. Now I'm gonna get the band one more time. This time though, a little slower. All right, not as much tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, man, that band is money, I promise you. Try doing that between your sets next time you do biceps. Or next time you do chest, all right? If you're doing chest, throw it over your back, get the hands there. In between your chest press, whether it's bench press, dumbbell press, whatever, do some banded push-ups, right? I promise you, you will love the volume you feel in that area, right? Lots of blood here, right? Look how much that grew in 6 sets. All right, guys. Our next movement is gonna be a overhead tricep extension, right? I usually do it standing, but today I'm gonna do it kneeling. I just wanna take the ground away for a second, really force my triceps to do all the work and make my core engage a shit ton, right? So I'm gonna grab the handle, go ahead and pull the weight up and over my head, rotate. All right, I got a pad here for comfort, right? You don't need the pad, but if the floor is hard, you know, get something. All right, let my hands roll all the way down, all the way high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now as I get to the top of that movement, I'm gonna try and drive my wrist up and over, right? When that happens, it pulls that whole head tight, right? The entire head, right? Of course, there's already tension here, right? From the elbow all the way down because the weight's pulling on it. But as I push up, the tension changes, increases, increases, increases. At the top, I wanna feel every single bit of tension, right? I feel all the way across, right? All 3 heads, all the way back, all the way around to where it attaches to my elbow bicep area, right? Again, I'm gonna grab the weight, rotate around, right? Doesn't have to be all that heavy. Again, we're going for volume. Elbows down, push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys, last movement for Flex Friday. I'm gonna do some abs after this, but I'm not gonna shoot that. I'll put it in the comments what I did for my core. But right now, got a plate pullover, right? Normally I use a dumbbell. I like the plate though, because it makes me keep a wider grip, right? The goal here is to hit my serratus, right? It runs right here along your ribs. Also called finger muscle. I had a guy, 80 years old, tell me one day, man, nice finger muscle. I was walking around the gym with a cutoff on. I just got done doing some pull-ups, so my lats were pretty flared out, which means you could really see my finger muscles pronounced, right? But basically your serratus is right here, runs on both sides, wraps up into your back. That muscle really helps you pull things down, throw things overhead, rotate just like your obliques do, all that good stuff. Right now, what I'm gonna do with this plate, I'm gonna grab the plate, lay it all the way back. I'm gonna press it away from you, right? Really overextend the elbows, press to the chest, lock the chest up, extend straight back, try to keep that tension all the way back, rocket it forward, right? Control back, rock it forward. Control back, rock it forwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now, it's not easy to keep that form of strict elbows all the way back, right? I would ideally like to keep my elbows straight the entire time, right? But there's times when elbow wants to bend a little bit like overhead. That's a natural reaction. The body's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You're putting a heavy ass weight over my head with locked out elbows. Why not bend and let your triceps help you as you go overhead? I'm telling the body, I don't want to do that. Hold my arm straight. I want to go all the way back as far as I can before you feel like I got to bend, so my chest is taking all that load, serratus is also catching it. All right, as you get farther behind your head, it's just stretching, 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 stretching. And then I yank back forward to make my chest feel like it's got to slow that weight down. So what's it going to do when it has to slow the weight down? It's going to tighten up, put a lot of tension, and feel that force of the weight coming forward. Right now, I don't know how much force I'm actually creating pulling forward, but just think, it's 45 pounds. And I'm pulling it forward, not as fast as I can, but in a pretty quick manner. Right? Do it one more time. Straight up, shoulders roll back, elbows locked, straight back. 1, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 1 more, 8. All right, now again, purpose, serratus, chest. All right, I want to feel that tension pretty much in that middle pec area, right through the center. All right, all the way back, all the way forward again. Normally do dumbbells. I like to use a plate though. Makes me force me to keep a wider grip. Right, now the only thing that sucks is I don't have plates bigger than 45 pounds, right? But what I can do, if I want to go heavier, is either grab a 45-pound plate and somehow strap up another weight to it, or grab like 2 or 3 25s, roll them back, right? Whatever works.